Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something fundamental, something so deeply embedded in the heart of every challenge and every struggle we encounter, the refusal to give up. The decision, the commitment to stand tall and declare, I will not give up. We live in a world full of demands and expectations. Each day we face pressures from others, from ourselves, from society. Life throws curveballs, tests our patience, and pushes us to limits we didn't know we had. But there's a moment, a powerful moment, when we realize that we have a choice. We can choose to give in to the difficulties, to throw in the towel, to say, it's too hard, I'm done, or we can make another choice, a stronger, more courageous choice. We can look that challenge in the eye and say, no, I will not give up. When we decide not to give up, we are making a promise to ourselves. We're saying, I am bigger than this. My purpose, my dreams, my journey, they are bigger than any obstacle that comes my way. Think about all the great people in history who have inspired us, from scientists who spent decades working on a single problem to athletes who pushed themselves past every conceivable limit. They all faced moments where giving up would have been easy, even understandable. But they didn't, because they knew that greatness is not born from taking the easy path. Greatness is born from resilience, from pressing on when every part of you wants to quit, from saying, I will not give up over and over until the world has no choice but to listen. When we refuse to give up, we tap into a power within ourselves that is boundless. When you tell yourself, I won't give up, you are setting a standard. You are saying, I am here and I am committed. You are giving yourself permission to grow, to struggle, and to succeed. I want you to think about what it means to keep going, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. When you say, I will not give up, you are building a mindset, a way of thinking that transforms challenges into opportunities, fears into strengths, and setbacks into comebacks. You're telling yourself, I am worthy of my dreams, I am worthy of my efforts, and I will not stop until I've seen this through. But let me be clear, resilience doesn't mean that things will get easier. There will still be hard days, you will still face challenges, you might fail, and you might fall. But when you refuse to give up, something amazing happens. Every time you get back up, you become a little stronger. Every time you choose to keep going, you discover a new depth within yourself. You're not the same person who started the journey, you're evolving. You're growing. You're becoming the person who is capable of achieving the very thing you set out to do. Think of every hardship, every obstacle as fuel. Let it drive you. Let it remind you of why you started this journey in the first place. Every challenge you overcome is a reminder of how strong you are. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Remember this, there is no failure in refusing to give up. The only true failure is when we stop trying. But if you keep going, even if you're moving inch by inch, you're still moving. You're still alive in your purpose, still striving, still growing. And every effort brings you one step closer to where you want to be. Today, let's make a promise. A promise to ourselves, to each other, that no matter what happens, we will not give up. We will stand by our dreams, our values, and our goals. We will stand by the commitment to our growth, our progress, and our journey. Say it with me, I will not give up. No matter the challenge, no matter the hardship, I will keep moving forward because I am capable, I am resilient, and I am worthy. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, today, as we commit to not giving up, I want us to think about what it truly means to keep going. Imagine standing in front of a wall, a massive, immovable wall that represents every challenge, every doubt, and every setback you've ever faced. That wall is tall, it's daunting, and it's easy to look at it and say, this is too big, I can't go on, but what if, instead of looking at the wall as something that blocks your path, you start seeing it as something you are meant to overcome? Because you can overcome it. Step by step, brick by brick, you can chip away at that wall. And with each piece that falls, you come closer to reaching what's on the other side, your dreams, your goals, your best self. What lies on the other side of perseverance is a version of you that is braver, stronger, and more resilient. But getting there means pushing forward even when it seems impossible. Because the truth is, it's easy to dream big. It's easy to set goals and make plans. But what separates those who achieve from those who don't is the willingness to stay the course. To look at that wall and say, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not backing down. I will not give up. Think about a time in your life when you overcame something difficult. A time when you faced an obstacle, and instead of letting it stop you, pushed through it. Remember how powerful that felt. Remember the pride, the relief, the sense of victory. That's what happens when you don't give up. You prove to yourself that you are stronger than you ever imagined. You build confidence, not from easy successes, but from hard-fought battles. The path of not giving up is not without its sacrifices. It may mean late nights, early mornings, and moments of doubt. It may mean standing alone when others don't understand your vision. But when you refuse to give up, you find a strength within you that you didn't know existed. You find that you are capable of more than you could have ever dreamed. This isn't just about achieving one goal. This is about building a mindset, a lifestyle, a legacy. Imagine looking back on your life years from now and seeing all the moments you could have given up but didn't. Imagine the pride of knowing that, despite the odds, despite the fears and doubts, you kept going, and because of that, you achieved things you once thought were impossible. I think of every person who's ever made a difference in the world, every person who's inspired you. They didn't get to where they are by giving up when things got tough. They faced hardships. They faced failures, but they kept going because they knew deep down that their purpose, their dreams were worth fighting for. And so are yours. Every time you choose not to give up, you are casting a vote for the person you want to become. You're telling yourself that you are capable of overcoming whatever stands in your way. You're building a foundation of resilience brick by brick that will carry you through any storm. And that resilience, it's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. It's a strength that will serve you in every area of your life. Now, I want to address something important, the fear of failure. So many of us give up because we're afraid of failing. But what if we reframe failure? What if we see it not as something to avoid, but as something to embrace? Because here's the truth, failure is not the end. Failure is a stepping stone. It's a lesson, a teacher, a guide that helps us grow. Every time you fail and get back up, you're not starting over, you're starting stronger. You're building experience, gaining wisdom, and moving closer to your goals. Imagine a world where you embrace failure, where you learn from it, grow from it, and keep moving forward. Imagine looking at every setback as a chance to learn, a chance to come back even better. That's the power of refusing to give up. You become unstoppable. You become someone who can face any challenge, any setback, because you know that no matter what happens, you will rise again. When we choose not to give up, we are sending a message not just to ourselves, but to everyone around us. We are showing our friends, our family, our community what it means to be resilient. We are showing them that challenges are not things to fear, but things to overcome. And in doing so, we inspire others to find that same strength within themselves. So I want to ask you, what is your why? Why do you want to keep going? What is that burning reason, that passion that drives you? Hold on to it. Remember it, especially when times get tough, because your why is what will carry you through the hardest moment. It's what will remind you that this journey is worth it, that you are worth it. And don't think that this journey is one you have to take alone. Lean on those around you. Find people who support you, who believe in you, and let their strength lift you when yours feels weak. Seek out mentors, friends, family, people who remind you of your worth, your potential, your strength. Because even the strongest among us need support. And there's no shame in asking for help. In fact, it's a sign of strength. Let us make a promise today, here and now, that we will keep moving forward. No matter what obstacles come our way, no matter what challenges we face, we will not give up. We will persevere. We will fight for our dreams, our goals, our purpose. We will fight for the person we are becoming. Say it with me once more, I will not give up. I will face my challenges with courage. I will rise above my fears. And I will keep moving forward no matter what. Because I am capable, I am worthy, and I am resilient. Thank you.